Evergreen Miami, a refreshing look at the people, places, and organizations dedicated to ensuring we have a safer, cleaner, more resilient, and sustainable environment to secure a Miami forever, for all.
Alyssa Farina. When that name comes to mind, I think of the rising stars in the city of Miami when it comes to environmental resilience and sustainability. Why don't you kind of fill us in as to who you are and what it is that you do here in the city of Miami?
I work for the City of Miami's Division of Resilience and Sustainability. I'm a Resilience Programs Manager. I really focus on carbon mitigation, greenhouse gas reduction, communications of what we're doing around climate change, and community engagement.
Originally from Long Island, New York, she first sparked an interest in the environment when she learned about the Amazon rainforest back in the 4th grade. Before working for the city, Alyssa's first job out of college was working for an environmental nonprofit called the Miami Science Barge.
I was part of a small team that built that program from the ground up, and the motivation was really to teach all of Miami, and we focus a lot on school children about the natural environment, especially Miami-focused issues. A super cool experience all around, just from like professional development to just like, I really enjoyed myself during that time in my life and have really fond memories here in this park.
Through the program, she made a lot of connections and met a lot of Miamians who care about the environment.
Speak to how important community engagement is.
I really do see my role as a public servant, so it is my duty, my responsibility to talk with the public and make sure that there's a dialogue and feedback as we move forward with how we take action on climate change. And then it goes both ways, because if we tell them what we're doing, you know, they can lift us up, they can help normalize the changes that we're trying to make, and we can champion one another's efforts.
So why does it matter so much what we do with our ecosystem on the global scale?
Miami is just one of many cities worldwide that are starting to experience the impacts of climate change, and the changes are perceptible in people's everyday lives. We're kind of like a guinea pig city. A lot of cities are watching us to see what we do about climate adaptation, what we do about carbon mitigation. So we get to trial and error things and get to share, you know, what we've learned with other cities. But as much as, you know, we're the guinea pig, that means that we can also be the launch pad. It provides the opportunity for us to pilot things and share what we've learned, what goes right, and be the city that, you know, really pioneered a solution to these climate challenges.
When you look around, it's Miami. Everybody loves Miami. Everything looks and seems just so pretty and perfect. But what are some of the most pressing issues what we might face here in Miami, and how do we fix that?
Well, you know, there are issues that you can see, you know, the sea level rise and marine debris. But I think some of our bigger challenges are the ones that we can't see. So that's things like greenhouse gas emissions leading to global warming. And then there's all of the socioeconomic issues that come out of that. Miami has committed to carbon neutrality in alignment with the Paris Climate Agreement, this global agreement that we need to keep global warming between 1.5 and 2 degrees Celsius. And that's going to prevent catastrophic climate changes to the way that we live life. One of the major solutions to that, rather, is clean, safe, carbon-free electricity, and just getting that from, you know, wind and solar and all those things. And that's part of our carbon neutrality plan, but also needs to be a global commitment. And then when it comes to the local environment, I would say things like, obviously, the state of Biscayne Bay, restoring the natural flow of the Everglades are two major issues. And on top of that, some of the social issues of, you know, like low-income people not being able to be truly prepared for an emergency just because of their financial situation. That's just an issue that's, you know, not explicitly climate, but is an impact of climate change that we have to be aware of.
Well, Alyssa, I want to thank you so much. It's always a pleasure speaking with you, and thank you for all that you do to ensure that we have a Miami forever.
Thank you.